Execute Order 66.
Trust no one. Trust only in the Force.
What's up, guys? Slashbang here. So with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order coming out in just a couple of days now, I thought I'd compile a list of things to know before you go ahead and actually pick up that purchase. And I'm actually going to be doing a full Let's Play series on this game in the coming few days. It's going to be day one, and I hope to see you all there. So if you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe right now, and you'll be one of the first people to catch that. So without further ado, lady boys, let's kick off this episode of the weekly commentary. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is the first installment of a Star Wars single-player offline video game that's been made in years, cuzzy. Being developed by Titanfall and Apex Legends devs at Respawn Entertainment, I feel as though the project has been in pretty good hands for a few reasons. Let's go through them now. Number 1, Respawn are a passionate team of developers that, they play their own games, they test them, make sure they are fun and they feel right. Similar to Bungie, no matter what you say about Bungie, they do test their games. Same with Respawn. But not only this, they are huge Star Wars fans. We've seen this in past interviews. They have said quite clearly in the past that they are passionate about this game and doing it justice. So, not only their fans will enjoy it, but the Star Wars community as well. Number 2. As we've seen from their games in the past, Titanfall 2 and Apex Legends, it is quite clear that they are able to innovate and make amazing gameplay designs, such as the parkour in Titanfall or the sliding in Apex Legends. These gameplay features sure may not sound like much on paper, but with the controller in your hands, feeling the Titanfall, parkour, the fluidity of the sliding, all of these moments really bring out the shine and make you say, wow, this is fun. Number 3! Finally, when it comes to a great story, Respawn have proved without a doubt in Titanfall 2 that they are more than capable of making a great campaign. The game was filled with sheer fun dialogue between you and your companion, had impactful and emotional moments placed in all the right spots, and overall it was a great experience for anyone who picked up the game, no matter the age. So that's got to be saying something. Aside from Respawn, let's actually kick off to what the game is about itself. Fallen Order is set to be what appears a semi-open game, similar to what we've seen recently with Outer Worlds, where the player can travel from planet to planet with their ship. This is great, because one of the key things I've actually been begging Respawn to do is this. Just being able to travel around the galaxy at your own pace rather than be dragged by a story. So this is what we're going to get. I'm super happy, this is awesome. It's also going to be a hack and slash RPG from my understanding, and we're going to get a whole lot of gameplay upgrades throughout a skill tree system. And we also know that there is going to be a lot of lightsaber customization. So much in fact that you can actually even make your own double-bladed lightsaber. How cool does that sound? But yeah, we got some of these skills and attacks on screen now, so I'm going to give you all a moment to appreciate this. When it comes to its core gameplay, Fallen Order seem to be taking one or two inspirations from the Dark Souls series, implementing heavy uses of rolls and I think parries as well. Something we see quite a lot in Dark Souls. So not only that, but it appears to be that combat against other melee enemies take on that general style of Souls gameplay as well. We have also heard from people that have, played the game already, that difficulty-wise, the game will be similar to Dark Souls if you wish it to be. This involves letting you go to high-level areas early on in the game, but aside from that, I don't really know the extent of the similarities in these difficulties. If you don't want a hard game, however, don't worry, there is different difficulties you can choose from. So you can be a filthy casual if you want. We're going to finish up here with a few things regarding the story, being that Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is said to be a few years after the events that took place in Revenge of the Sith. Order 66 has wiped out most of the Jedi Order, but many still escaped. This is where our protagonist Kyle Katarn comes in. If you don't know any of his backstory, I don't want to spoil it for you because it's kind of cool, even though it is public knowledge at the moment. Still don't want to say it. But in this game it looks as though we will be playing as a lone Padawan trying to get by in the galaxy one credit at a time until things go haywire, because of course they do. We've got returning characters such as Sol Guerrero from Clone Wars and Rogue One, and I assume many more in the game. I haven't written this in the script, but I'm going to say it right now. A lot of people have been overlooking the fact that this game is actually set in the time period where the Empire is probably at its darkest. The Empire has literally been hunting Jedi non-stop for years, and they've even gone so far to slaughter towns to just lure out a single Jedi. This is Legends, I know, but if we see even a single smidget of this return into the game, it will really bring to life how dark the Empire era was in the Star Wars universe. So it'd be really cool if we see something like the Order 67 or whatever it was, where they literally just grouped up a whole town to be massacred. The game's only rated M, so I doubt we'll see that, but it's still cool to think about. In any case, guys, I hope that caught you all up. That's the end of the video, and I do hope you found it enjoyable to watch. If you did, then be sure to like the video and subscribe, as I'm going to be doing a full Let's Play series, like I said, of this game as soon as it comes out. If you want to watch that, then I'll be here. But until then, guys, I hope to see you all in the next video. Catch us all later. I'm just doing a test to make sure my walk is working. Is it working, bro?